Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with the Wolverines head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this. One of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense that has the first possession of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Taken down.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Throw to the right side. That's Wilson. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Past the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. He's pulled down after a tough one. Gets it to the 6.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
The snap sets up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Wolverines offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Bryce Underwood. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Working the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Third and long right here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Left side is Marsh. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Turning it on! The 20. He's at the and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snap wants to throw to start this drive. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes the grab.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Wants to throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete out left to Wilson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's complete to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense trying to take it back. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown, and snags it, and he's open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. All the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the...
Gashes him in the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because...
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll ride him again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off play action on first down. He's looking deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Ripping through the defense. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than... yards down the field before he's finally stopped. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Rushes on. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, You want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverine, hey, he fakes it. He's going to throw it. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 2nd and long here. Moving the pocket, it's Underwood. Out wide left, it's Reynolds. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pulls it. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Powell.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Look out. Turns it loose deep. Goes high to pull it in. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Here comes the heat. Complete in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the red zone, it's Powell. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Hoosiers take their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right side, it's shot. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Good gain there. Picks up the 1st down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They want to run this quarterback. He's past the marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the San Jose State Spartans taking on the UNLV Rebels. And it's San Jose State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Catching up with the Wolverines head coach at the half. Listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ballgame. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe they get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Gonna let it fly. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's the play the defense absolutely had to have. You know, going into halftime, you were down on the scoreboard. You just needed something really good to happen. And so right away, you get the interception, you create a turnover. That is huge. And it's critical now this offense is able to come on the field, take this thing down the field, score a touchdown, shorten this lead. You need complimentary football right now.
Second down to the air. Fires to the middle. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Underwood. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Play fake, Underwood. They're all over him. Throwing right. And he's looking to the sideline. It's incomplete.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Here's Underwood to throw. He fires to the left side. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the field. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Handed to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They give it back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Burrowing for yardage. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And they will score! Touchdown, Michigan! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Ebby. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
Second down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Looking for running room. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. He's dropped.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Indiana! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's got it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
From the gun, dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He rumbles. Way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Throwing, Underwood. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Ebby. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Gets it into the end zone. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And he puts through the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Deep in the end zone, it's Ebby. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Off-play action. That's caught. It's shot. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Toss sweep right. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
They've got him corralled. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. A little release to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. The run inside. It's Powell.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Finds his target. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on second down. Tight end now in motion. The play fake. In the backfield, it's Powell. On the stop. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And he makes the extra point.
Michigan, 56. Indiana, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. Its return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Underwood. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Again, it's Underwood. Got his man in the middle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Underwood. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They march 78 yards down the field.
63, Indiana, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the ground, it's Powell. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's shot. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Running inside. It's Powell. Still. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the first down, but David, he just couldn't hold on to it, and the defense now creates the takeaway.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense, taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the first down, but you got there, and more importantly, we work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, getting the football out, and then falling on it. Nice job by the defense, forcing the turnover. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Got it on the outside. It's Marsh. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo, changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Underwood to throw. Left side, it's Reynolds. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Coming out with it, it's Ebby. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hands it off. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Got a little space. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.